The Diecast Derby League proudly presents Fiast Or Last tournament with Chase Family Racing, Jungle Falls Racing, and Evolution Diecast Racing. And now we are here at the Rick's Diecast Racing here at the Cometel Raceway with Group A. Let's head up to the top of the Cometel and get this thing kicked off. Kicking off Group A, up front we're going to have Puff on the inside, Maniac Motorsports on the out. In the back row, Ruckus Racing on the inside, Blue Line Racing on the out. Good luck to these four. And we are off and racing. It is Puff that takes that lead. He shot out of that gate there, folks, followed up by Ruckus Racing. Ruckus Racing is really battling it out there with Maniac Motorsports coming down here into that. Oh, looky there, Puff gets spun around. It's a tight group. It's going to be Ruckus Racing, Puff, Maniac Motorsports, Blue Line Racing. Lap number one is exactly what we expected here in this event, folks, with some good tight racing and some nice passes going on. And we are off and racing again as it is Blue Line trying to make his way up there to the top. And here he goes. He does make his way up there to the top with a couple nice passes moving into first place. Uh-oh, looks like we lost Ruckus. It's going to be Blue Line, Maniac, Puff, and a DNF by Ruckus. This is the only camera angle I can show you right there. Ruckus Racing gets bumped up and rolls right off coming out of that slingshot. All right, check out these points. It is tight, tight, tight here coming into lap number 3, folks. And we are off. It is Blue Line taking that lead over Ruckus Racing. As Ruckus gets puts up on the side, he gets spun around. Oh, he cannot afford another DNF here, folks. Looks like he's got it back under control as Blue Line is way out front here. Coming down here into that Widowmaker run, it will be Blue Line, Puff, Ruckus Racing, Maniac Motorsports. Here we are, fourth and final lap of this heat, and all four cars are still technically in this thing, folks, as we are off and racing. It will be Blue Line taking that lead over Puff's Racing right there. You got a battle going on back there between Ruckus Racing and Maniac for third spot. Coming down here to that Widowmaker run we go. It's Blue Line out front, and it will be Blue Line, followed up by Puff, Maniac, and then Ruckus Racing. And here you have it, folks. It was Blue Line Racing taking 3 out of 4 races with putting up a nice impressive 16 points. Followed up by Puff. They will be moving on for that top 4 race coming up here in just a little bit. Maniac Motorsports and Ruckus Racing will be coming back here to race the best 2 out of 3 to see what kind of points they get in this overall tournament. But first, we're going to go on to our next 4 cars that will be competing tonight. Here we go, starting us off in this heat. Up front, we have Doll Squad Racing on the inside, Johnson Racing on the out. In the back, we have RC Attacks on the inside, Dutch Clutch Racing on the out. Good luck to these 4 as we are back up at the top of the Cometel Raceway and ready to go. We are off and racing. It is a tight group there with Dog Squad taking that lead. Dog Squad gets a little bit squirrely right there, but he's going to hold on to that lead as they're lined up single file. Going down here into that Widowmaker run, it will be Dog Squad Racing, Johnson Racing, RC Attacks, Dutch Clutch. All right, here we go. Dog Squad waits to take lap number 1 here, folks. What's going to happen here in lap number 2 is we are back up at the top and off and racing. It is Johnson Racing up there and taking that lead. He's a little squirrely there, but he's got it back under control. Oh, RC Attacks has got put up on the side, but he's got it back under control now. Coming down here to that Widowmaker run. Oh, Johnson's on the side. Oh, Johnson's going to DNF easy on the finish line there, folks. It will be Dutch Clutch, Dog Squad, RC Attacks. All right, boys, let's be easy on that finish line down there. We want to keep Slandman Customs in business, but I can't do it single-handedly. I can't be affording to buy all these new finish lines all the time as we are back off and we are racing. It is a really tight group going to that first set of turns with. It is going to be, looks like RC Attacks taking the lead. Coming down here into that slingshot, he's trying to hold it off Dutch Clutch. Coming down here to the end, it will be RC Attacks, Dutch Clutch Racing, Dog Squad Racing, Johnson Racing. It's looking like we got a tight battle going on to see who will be moving on to that third heat of the night for spots 1 through 4 here in Group A. As we are off and racing, it is a tight race there going on with Dutch Clutch taking that lead. Dog Squad's trying to find a way to make it around him. Them two are up at the top of the leaderboard as it is. If it stays this way, they're going to be moving on to that third heat. And it will be Dutch Clutch, Dog Squad, Johnson Racing, RC Attacks. All right, folks, here you have it. It will be Dutch Clutch Racing and Dog Squad Racing moving on to that third heat to pick spots 1 through 4. Looks like Johnson Racing is going to end up in that 8th spot. But right now, we got to go back up to the top of the Cometel and figure out who's going to take spots 7 and 6. As we got Maniac Motorsports and Ruckus Racing tied with 8 points. We're going to have a best 2 out of 3 race off before we pick our spots 1 through 4 for the night. Here we are. It is a battle for that 6th spot as we're going to have Ruckus Racing on the inside, Maniac Motorsports on the out. Positioning was based upon time trials, and we are off and racing. it will be Ruckus Racing taking that lead just a little bit there over Maniac. Maniac's trying to get around him. And it looks like Ruckus Racing's actually going to pull further along here. And down to that Widowmaker run, it will be Ruckus Racing taking lap 1. Maniac Motorsports needs to get going right here to force a lap number 3, as he's now got that inside lane, and we are off in racing. It is Maniac's going to take just a wee bit of a lead there. Can he extend it here? Going down here, he's looking really good, really smooth here, going into that slingshot. Everything's looking good for Maniac to make the... Oh, Maniac gets loose. Here comes Ruckus. Ruckus will take it and take that 6th spot. All right, how will these 4 fare in their quest for that top spot here in Group A? Is up front, we're going to have Blue Line Racing on the inside, Dutch Clutch Racing on the out. In the back row, we have Dog Squad Racing on the inside and Pup on the out. Good luck to these 4 as they are off. It will be Blue Line Racing taking that lead. He was the pole setter here, folks. And he's going to have a nice lead here. They're all bunched up here. It's going to be a good tight group, though. Coming down to the end, it will be Blue Line, Dutch Clutch, Pup, Dog Squad. All right, we're lined back up at the top of the Commentator Raceway. You can see how the points here played out, folks, as we got the wrong camera angle there on that takeoff shot. And we are off and racing. This time it is Dutch Clutch out front. And Pup is trying to move his way in there to 2nd place, battling it out there. Dog Squad. Dog Squad's going to fall down to 4th place as he gets passed up. Oh, it looks like Pup rolls it over. It's going to be Dutch Clutch, Blue Line, Dog Squad. Here we go, folks. We're at the midway point here of this heat, as it is Blue Line and Dutch Clutch Racing out front. And they are off and racing. Actually, it's in the points are up front, but it's Pup that's in the lead here in this race. Followed up by Dog Squad coming down here into that slingshot. Blue Line's falling behind here, folks. Coming down here to the end, it will be Pup. Oh, I think Dutch Clutch and then Dog Squad and then Blue Line. Yeah, there it is. There's the proof. It is Dutch Clutch barely edging out Dog Squad there for 2nd place. What a race. Here we go, folks. What should be our last lap of the night. It looks like Dog Squad's going to take that 4th spot, but it's still a battle going on up there for the top 3. And we are off. It is Pup in that 1st place lead. You got Dutch putting in a block there on Dog. Dog Squad Racing, I don't know why he did it. Oh, Dog Squad's going to get loose and just go off the track there. It ain't going to hurt his standings in, though, folks. Coming down here to the end, it would have been nice to see him finish, though. It will be Pup, Blue Line, Dutch Clutch Racing. And here's our final points of this heat, folks. It is Dutch Clutch Racing is going to take 1st here in Group A. But check this out. Wouldn't you know, we're going to have another tie. We got Blue Line Racing and Pup going to head back up to the top of the Commentator for battle out for that 2nd spot. Dog Squad is going to end up in 4th place, but right now we're heading back up to the top. Let's see who's going to take 2nd and 3rd place. Here we go, folks. Blue Line being the higher seed. He will take that inside lane to start us off here in this best 2 out of 3 as we are off. They are tight down in that 1st set of turns, and it will be Blue Line taking that lead. He's going to extend that lead out here, folks. Now, if he can just keep it on the track coming down here to Widowmaker Run. Oh, he's off the side. He rolls it. That's why they call it Widowmaker Run. Pup will take lap number 1. Here we go, folks. Pup is now sitting on that inside as it will be Blue Line. Has all the pressure on that outside row to force a race number 3 here if he wants that 2nd spot in this leg of this event. And he will take that lead here, folks. Can he keep it on the track this time? He is off to a huge lead. All he's got to do is keep it on the track this time, and he does. We are going back up to our race number 3. And here we are, folks. Winner take all for that 2nd spot here as we are off and racing. Yeah, now we're off and racing. And it's going to be a tight battle. Look at this. They're going to really battle this thing out. It will be Blue Line once again taking that lead. He's got to... Oh, he rolls it over there in the slingshot. Not good. He's still sliding down here. He may get pushed across the finish line. No, it's going to be Puff taking 2nd. Oh, my goodness. What an ending there to that race off for 2nd spot. This has just been incredible here, folks. Here is how Group A's points are going to play out. It will be Dutch Clutch taking 1st spot and picking up 8 points in this event, followed up by Puff, Blue Line, Dog Squad, RC Attacks, Ruckus Racing, Maniac Motorsports, Johnson Racing. I tell you what, folks, this has been a lot of fun. I want to thank each and every one of you here joined in. I want to thank all the hosts and for them inviting me to be a small part of this thing. Man, this has been a blast. I know a lot of you are still waiting on Custom Carnage, but these cars have got to be traveling, so I had to hurry up and get them and let them have their time here at the Commentator. And I'm not disappointed one bit that the way it all played out. This has been awesome. Once again, folks, I'd like to thank you all for joining us in this very special presentation of the Diecast Derby Racing League. Yeah, what a joy this has been. Don't forget, folks, to say those kind words throughout your day. Brighten up someone's day, shoot them a smile, give them a kind word. By golly, there's just a lot of bad in this world, and small little gestures like that, helping someone out, and just giving them a kind word really brightens up someone's day. I know it brightens up my day. I want to thank each and every one you see here on the screen for making this channel possible, each and every one of you for joining us, and the other hosts that made this tournament possible. Until next time, race fans, happy racing and God bless.